Hi, welcome to the channel. Are you in a relationship with someone who makes it hard to love them due to their actions or their inactions? Someone who brings hardships and drama scenes one after the other despite your efforts to try and stop them? Well, then perhaps you're in a struggle love relationship. Let's talk about it. So, what is struggle love? Struggle love is one of the 5 red flag relationships to avoid because it's an unhealthy relationship where you experience long-term stress due to your partner's actions or inactions. Struggle love is devoid of true respect and true reciprocation. Now, what are some characteristics of your partner if you think you're in a struggle love relationship? Well, chances are your partner has one or more of these characteristics. Number 1. Addiction issues. Are they a pothead, a crackhead, a meth head, a game head, an alcoholic? They can't or they won't quit? Is it interfering with their life and your relationship? Number 2, single parent. Single parent of 2 kids, single parent of 3 kids, single parents of 5 kids. With single parenthood comes baby mama or baby daddy drama. Though children are blessings, they are also a drain on resources and they come with extra special challenges. And the more kids you have, the more challenges there are. Third characteristic, coming with debt or a poor credit score. Why is this a problem? Because it demonstrates financial irresponsibility. Your partner has to make a decision whether they want to pay the gas bill or the light bill, or they may choose not to pay any bill at all. The fourth characteristic, a career criminal. That's right, your partner is into that street life, they're familiar with the criminal justice system, they know police officers personally. Fifth characteristic, education issues, from being a dropout to having a degree and not using it at all. Your partner doesn't see the value of an education, so they don't achieve one or they don't use the one that they have. The sixth characteristic is employment issues. Your partner has no job, or your partner can't hold a job. Your partner may have a lack of interpersonal skills, maybe a lack of managing their own behavior and emotions, or your partner may simply be unable to accept the delayed gratification of a paycheck. Seventh characteristic, and the biggest characteristic, is your partner's mindset. Your partner has no desire or motivation to change. You moving in with them, marrying them, having children with them, and of course, and this is a big one, professing and demonstrating your undying love simply isn't enough, and it never will be. Your partner leads a life of dependency. They probably, and quite possibly, could do better, but they would rather depend on family, friends, society, and you for support. Your partner is not established. Your partner is not self-sufficient. They don't have it together. Believe it or not, your partner knows this. And you know what else? You know it too. So let's take a look at some of the attributes you may possess if you're in struggle love. Attribute number 1, you have an inability to see past the superficial. You fall in love with your partner's outer wrapper, not knowing their inner workings, which could be downright scary. You become infatuated that you don't even look deep enough until it's too late. Your partner pulls out a machete and goes to work on your self-esteem, your boundaries, and your self-worth. Well, why didn't you see this before? Oh, that's right, because you love them. Attribute number 2. You practice misplaced loyalty for your partner. You are a ride or die person in this relationship. No matter how badly your partner behaves, no matter how badly your partner treats you, you're going nowhere. You are not leaving the relationship. And your partner knows it.
Wait, what happened to the money I gave you to pay the bills?
Okay, I smoked it.
With that knowledge, your partner has no problem ignoring you, disrespecting you, perhaps even abusing you. But you stay. Why? Oh, that's right, because you love them. Attribute number 3, you believe in your partner's dream, their fairy tale, or their potential, regardless of how unrealistic it actually is.
One day I'm gonna give you everything you dreamed about. The two of us are gonna live in a big house and we're gonna have everything we ever wanted. And we're gonna live our lives in luxury.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna win lotto, of course. By the way, you got $50 to spot me so I can go play?
It's great to have dreams, goals, and potential, but not unrealistic ones and not ones that your partner self-sabotages. You hold on to that hope that it will all work out in the end, despite concrete evidence that clearly it won't. So why do you do this? Oh, that's right, because you love them. Attribute number 4, you two are unevenly yoked, financially, emotionally, physically, spiritually, philosophically, etc.
We're so different. We come from 2 different worlds. I know it shouldn't work, but it just does.
This is something that's covered kind of in Dating 101 when you meet someone. That's where you're going to determine whether you two have similar values, beliefs, and interests. Because how is your relationship going to work if one of you wants to travel the globe and the other one is comfortable sitting on a sofa? However, instead of your partner leveling up, they are content passing the bulk of the burdens of the relationship onto you. And you carry it. Why? Oh, that's right, because you love them. Attribute number 5, you play mental head games on yourself in order to make sense of the senseless.
They say they love me, but they keep lying to me. Well, maybe they're trying to protect my feelings. Aw, that's so sweet.
So, why do you play these mental games on yourself? Oh, that's right, because you love them. Attribute number 6, you have an enabling behavior. You are unwilling to let your partner suffer the consequences of their behavior. You're willing to do anything, say anything, jeopardize your good credit, jeopardize your relationship with your friends and family, even jeopardize your freedom, as long as nothing happens to your partner. Why do you do all of this for them and you know they're wrong? Oh, that's right, because you love them. So, what type of people settle for partners that create a struggle of relationship? Well, I can think of 4 types. Type number 1, project managers, CEOs, superheroes, and white knights. These are the type of people who like to swoop in and rescue their partners from their disastrous existence and change their partner using a build-a-boo blueprint. A blueprint designed to take control and plan their partner's course correction in life by heaping tons of resources into the construction of the perfect partner. The second type are codependents. These are people who need to be needed. Codependents need outside validation from other people to build their self-esteem. And to that extent, they will do anything for their partner to prove their love. With codependents, the relationship and its rules are actually defined by the partner. The third type of person are doormats, the pick me, or the pressure cookers. These are the people where it's more important to be in a relationship than to be alone. So they place the needs of their partners above their own to the point that they sacrifice their own boundaries and standards to ensure their partner's happiness. The fourth type of people are dysfunctionals. These are the people who are carrying a generational curse. With dysfunctional people, they grew up exposed to struggle of relationships. They may have watched their parents and their grandparents go through struggle of relationships. For dysfunctionals, the idea of a relationship being anything but struggle of is abnormal to them. They expect their partner to have bad behavior and bring drama to the relationship.
Let me understand. I'm working 2 jobs while you're at home cheating on me?
What do you want me to do? Stay in the house all day? Who does that?
How many times are you gonna lie to me? How many times?
Sometimes the 4 types of people, project managers, codependents, doormats, and dysfunctional people, try to justify struggle of relationships by claiming that their partner is a work in progress. What they don't seem to understand is that a person who is a work in progress is a person who has a vision, a goal, and action steps that they're literally taking to get to those goals. whether or not they are in a relationship with you. With works in progress, you can literally see the change in them as it's being made.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
True, nobody's perfect, not even you. However, how did your partner measure up against your standards and expectations? Or did you set the bar so low that you're willing to deal with all the red flags that they bring to the table rather than cut bait and run away with your sanity intact? So, you believe that you may be trapped in an unhealthy relationship called struggle love. What do? Well, you have 3 options. Option number 1, you can choose to get out. That's right. You're going to simply have to become a work in progress. That means you're going to have to come up with a vision, a plan, action steps, and you're going to have to execute. Option number 2, you've decided that you're a ride or die, that once you're in a relationship with someone, you're in there for the long haul. If that is going to be your choice, then what you probably need to do then is get professional counseling. You're going to need counseling to try and understand your partner, and more importantly, you're going to need counseling to try to understand yourself. You need to understand why you attract struggle love relationships. You also need to understand why you choose to remain in struggle love relationships. The third option, you've decided that you are a ride or die, you're going to stay in a relationship no matter what, and you don't really feel that you need professional counseling. In that case, you're going to have to learn to deal with some harsh realities, that your relationship most likely will never get any better. If anything, it may actually get worse. Because when you're in struggle love, your partner's okay with you carrying the burden of the relationship. You know what else they're okay with? They're okay with adding to that burden. So they will keep loading up your shoulders and you will keep carrying more and more and more until you finally break. Struggle love is a stress-inducing relationship that you are having with a partner who may have one or more of these characteristics. They have addiction issues, they're a single parent, they have debt issues, they're a career criminal, they have education issues, they have employment issues, and they have a mindset of dependency. You, on the other hand, may have these attributes, which are considered red flags. Maybe you're a project manager, CEO, superhero, or a white knight coming to rescue them and change them. Maybe you're codependent, meaning that you need to be needed, so you choose needy people. Maybe you're a doormat or a pick-me or a pressure cooker, where being in a relationship is more important than your standards. Or maybe you're dysfunctional, where struggle love is the norm and any other relationship is considered fake or fantasy. Struggle love continues based on your perception of the pillar of love, the love you have for your partner, and the love demonstrated in your relationships. Unless you are able to find love for yourself first, you stand the potential of being inside struggle love relationships for years. Well, that's it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me.